Hi guys, I just had some small stuff to eat up here, and now I'm ready for the next adventure here. And I'm standing in front of the old faithful geyser here, but that's not my mission right now. My mission is to go down to the other geyser area down here. You see this whitish area down there, and see if we can find some cool stuff, right? You never know. So let's go down there, check it out. I guess step number one would be to find the pathway down there, and you see people are walking down there far away, right? And I guess I might have to go down to the left here and then you know, zigzag over to this very interesting area down there. And it's pretty much, you know, a quarter of a mile maybe from the old faithful itself. You can see the smoke is coming up there. So it will be very interesting to walk down there. Let's do it. I found the walkway. They put some asphalt on it, so it's actually very easy to walk here. And I'm sure in the end here it will be some kind of boardwalk. You see the people up there, they are definitely walking on some wood. And I see some activity behind these trees, but it's far away, so I'm not sure what is going on here, but you see smoke puffing up all over the place here. Very interesting. In between the old faithful geyser itself and this area is in between, actually is a little river going down, and the ground is just covered in all this underground white material here. Chinese spring. I mean, what is Chinese here? I don't know. Chinese spring, okay. What kind of spring is this? Another Chinese spring. I don't know how they come up with these names. So you have pouring water in the river, and you have bubbling water in one of the Chinese spring holes, and you see some orange stuff coming down the river banks here. They also have some kind of hotel, I believe, in this area here, and that could be maybe the big building. I mean, they have so many things. They have a visitor center, they have a museum, they have gas station, they have a general store, and they have a parking lot, big like a Walmart parking lot. You can't see it now, but it's behind these trees up there. So it's just jam-packed with people, especially if you come here during the weekend. Keep that in mind. Thousands of people all the time. This is really a popular walk, by the way. People like coming here and checking out all the cool stuff you see down here. Oh my god, look at this. Crystal clear water. The Blue Star Spring. Man, it looks so tempting. I like to hop in, right? Take a bath, but this is boiling, my friends. You can't do that. You're going to die in 10 seconds. But it's pretty beautiful. Wow, so clear. I love these clear springs or pools. That means the underground here is just full of water. And we are just walking on some kind of crust on top of all that. And it's really, really beautiful upstream from the geyser area. And as soon as you have all these eruptions here, all that stuff will go out in this pristine river and make it full of acid. Oh wow, that's way of life here in Yellowstone. Let's move on. The boardwalk actually split, and I'm not sure if it's going around or if I have to go back. The other one is just down there, and I see people are lining up kind of a few hundred yards ahead of me here because they are looking at the old faithful geyser that will erupt in well, half an hour maybe. I just hope I can have some action here, but I'm not sure what to expect. I'm not sure what I'm waiting for here, but this one is called the Giantess Geyser. Maybe this one will erupt, I don't know, I have no idea. In the meanwhile, we can take a look at this. It looks like a crater on the moon. What an interesting geyser, right? Look at the walls around it. Looks really interesting. And in the background, it's just smoke everywhere. Which one is next? I mean, how do I choose? I need some help. Which one is next? Come on, guys. I don't know. I have no idea. I think the coolest one is probably the one I'm looking at right now. Far away, but still, that's the one I want to see. This one, I'm not even sure what's going to happen here. Here we have the pump geyser, just pumping water all day long. Here is another little crater right in front of us here. It's a small one. The sponge geyser. The shape is really cool though. Absolutely like a crater on the moon. So I think maybe I should sit down and wait and see if any of these geysers surrounding me right now will erupt, because then I'm ready. I will do a quick draw and start filming. This one is definitely boiling over, as you can see. Wow, look at Old Faithful. It has an eruption. Wow, look at that. Wow. You can see it even from here. Look at that. Really cool. We have some perspective here. It's pretty brutal. It's going up high compared to the trees. Good timing. Yeah, you can compare with the buildings right next to it, right? It's a very powerful geyser. I will actually walk around here to find a better spot for these geysers, the closest one here. And in order to do that, I have to kind of walk around in a half circle. Doublet pool. Why is that? It's kind of scary white inside. It looks like some kind of cement, right? Surrounded by all this other stuff. Puffing holes everywhere. It's a little one here. more boiling water here. The beach spring. Look at that color, wow. The air spring. Yeah, maybe it looks like an ear. Maybe an elephant ear, I mean, who knows. But my goal is this one. And hopefully, if I stay maybe 20 minutes, maybe something will happen. And it seems like a big one in the background. So you can easily kill half a day in this area. After a few days in a park like this, where you have thousands of these geysers, right, you get something called geyser fatigue, right? Even if they start spitting out gold, you wouldn't even react to it because you are so tired of these geysers and warm bubbling pools everywhere, right? And I think that happens to everybody. We have some smaller activities here now. That was just a fake one, nothing big. So instead, I sat there for like 20 minutes. I think I will go down to the big one down there. And as far as I understand here from this one, it's about half a mile. So let's do it. I will see this as exercise. Keep myself in shape. Walking between these interesting geysers you see everywhere. If you walk all the way to the end, you will be kind of lonely because most guys coming to this place here, they don't have the energy to walk down here. Wow, it gives you a pretty good view of this area. Very, very cool. Like a rusty hole. And there is no shortcut up to that place up there. It looks like we have to walk around it here. It's an interesting hole right here. More quiet though, not much happened in that one. And you see the difference. Here is this very nice wooden boardwalk coming into this industrial plastic stuff, right? That looks like crap, plus it's slippery. Horrible. Not the same thing. I like that wood, more genuine. The entire valley here is just boiling and puffing. Smoke is everywhere. Hot water, underground holes, geysers. It's kind of spooky. If you're here in the nighttime, ooh, You never know who you are going to meet, who lives under here. Gas is just coming out right here. And you hear boiling sound. Even up here, we are like 15 feet over the river and it's just boiling. It's just leaking out. Very, very interesting. Seismic activity everywhere. And as you can see, not too many people. You meet a few. I made it. This is the Castle Geyser. It's like this cone structure here. Lots of activity in these front pools you see down there. It's just bubbling, boiling water. The question is, how does this look like when it's really erupting here? Wow, it's just boiling, crazy boiling.
It's so amazing.
Thousands of bubbles. Kind of impressive. I'm curious about this one though. I mean, this is it. It's big. I just want this one to kind of explode right now. This will kind of finalize my little trip here. I don't think it will go off right now, but you get it. It's a beautiful area full of seismic activities. Wherever you go, I mean, this is a hot spot. I highly recommend you to come down here. Leave these touristy areas up there and come down here. It's a much better experience. It's more real, more genuine, and extremely beautiful. I'm just saying, you need to see it yourself. You can't trust this video. Don't trust it. Come and see it. Here we have it, the old faithful again. Wow. Very powerful. Everybody's here to see the same thing, right? But it is pretty big. Wow. Very, very impressive. And everybody is filming. Very cool. And why wouldn't you? You know? Look at the crew here. Hundreds and hundreds of people. Very cool.